Okay, gonna kind of share what I got going on here. Here's the this week's project. This is a rolling cart. Quart jars down bottom 3 shelves, both sides, and then smaller pint jars, top 2 shelves, both sides. I'm getting ready to put a band around the top of it, so I'm working on that. I had to modify the chicken water, put a de-icer in it so it doesn't freeze up. So I got a mail call. Adam Powers reached out to me a while ago. I've opened it, doing a video, and the SD card was full. So Adam reached out to me the other day and said he'd like to do a knife slip swap. So I said, hey, that'd be cool. So I made him a knife slip. I got some Case XX stickers. That's awesome. Tony's Knives and Collectibles. I think that's where Adam works. But so he made me a slip. My slip was okay, but I don't think it was as nice as. So there he put a Coleman lantern. He's got my logo in the center on the globe. That's awesome. Yosemite Sam on the back. Nice job, Adam. Oh, he did a nice job. And he sent a knife in it. It's a little 2-bladed canoe. I like it. I think this is I think it's a Rough Rider. I've heard, yes, Rough Rider. I've heard a lot of people poo-poo about them, but I've got several. I just bought a little, it's a Rough Rider Sod Buster. They're nice knives. They're sharp. So, Adam Powers, check that out. That thing is just, I am tickled to death. I gotta talk to him about the whole painting thing. I've not painted any leather. Stickers, awesome. I also got I'll show you this at a later date. We'll do a video on this. This is Warsun flashlight they sent me. You know, Christmas is coming. So I'll do another video on this week. That's a Model T7. He told me that there's a Model T9 coming out. Should be here anytime. As soon as it got here, he would send me one, and I'll check it out, do a video. I don't remember what all else I may have missed here. I did chicken water in yesterday. I remodified it. I got a 5-gallon bucket with the little drippers on the bottom. So I just put a bucket heater in it. That way the water won't freeze. Put a heat lamp in. Instead I go to the cart. Today's project is I'm going to put a band around the top of this, just so when you set something on it doesn't fall off. You know, our house is like 900 square feet, so storage is premium. This will roll into the closet underneath of the stairs. I haven't counted yet to how many. I want to say 8 jars on each shelf. Both sides, that's 16 jars a shelf on the bottom, so it'll hold quite a bit. And then the smaller stuff up here, you know, cowboy candy I usually do in pint or half-pint jars. I put a little lip so they don't fall off. I got a little bit of lumber left from this. And I got some scrap lumber. I think I'm going to build a small roll-around cart to put all my leather working tools on, because they take up so much of my bench right now where I work on my leather. They're kind of in the way. I also went, hold on, I'll show you this. So I was working the last 2 weeks, like actually working, wired a barn. So after We talked about the knife slips. I stopped at Harbor Freight. It's a little Harbor Freight Mini. I think they're $18 or $19. But I thought this was going to be a perfect deal. Put on my bench and put all my nice special knife slips and pocket knives in. I'll probably fill this one up pretty quick, and then I'll have to get another. But that's what I'm working on. I told you I had to keep doing videos of what I'm working on. Trying to think what other projects I've got going. I'm gonna fool around and try to do some reels. Working on the generator. I was cleaning it up, and I started every month or so. Well, the battery shot on it. So I ran around town looking for a battery. $60, $70 for a little tiny battery. So Amazon to the rescue. I think they said it'd be here today or tomorrow. $24. So it pull starts fine, but it's nice to be able to just hit the button and start it up. So that's what I'm working on. I got some more knife slips to make. I shipped some out last week, so I'm going to make some more. I'm going to make that cart. I'm still trying to, I don't know, I've been trying for 10 years to organize the shop, but we'll see what happens. So that's the video for this week. Like I said, I will pay attention. I'll do one on the Warsun flashlight. These are, they sent me 2 other lights I did videos on. You know, a lot of people may not pay attention to them because they're inexpensive. This light was, they sent this light to me, but I looked, I think this light is 15 bucks. So, I don't know about you, but I'd rather lose a $15 light than a $100 light. So, and if it works as good as a $100 light, then that's the light I'm carrying. So I was tickled to death with the other 2 lights. I actually gave one of them away. I gave it to James, Old School and Modern Twist. We were camping and he had forgot his flashlight. So I said, well, here, just take this. I got this. And he liked it. I said, keep it. So they're nice lights. So check them out. Like I said, I'll get this out and do a separate video just on the light. And then when I get my box set up with all my special knives and stuff in it, I'll show you that too. So that's all I got. Nope, that's not all I got. I'm going to show you what happened last night outside. Let me take you to the back door. Yep. I think we got 2 inches. Real heavy wet snow. It's starting to fall now. But so that's why I'm inside working. It's not real cold. Feels nice out. I still need to get back in the woods and get a roof on that bushcraft camp. Okay. Now I think I'm done talking. Everybody have a great week. We'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.